Your screen for now. He can hear us, but he can't react just yet. On our panel today is John Steinberg, President and COO of BuzzFeed. We're also joined by Josh Goldman. Josh is a general partner at Norwest Venture Partners, who focuses on e-commerce and has generated more than $2.6 billion in M&A exit values. His current investments in board seats include Gilt Group, Lumosity, ModCloth, Quirky, and Retail Me Not. Okay, guys, let's huddle up. John, what's your thought on this company?
Well, the revenue is great. That's exciting to me. The category is exciting to me. What concerns me is I think mobile and social are one mega trend for e-commerce. The site is not mobile optimized. I looked at that today, and the presences on social are very weak. They have about 17,000 subscribers on Facebook, small Twitter following. I'm concerned that he doesn't have it positioned for social mobile growth.
Well, look, I'm very impressed. I think very few companies can get to the scale that Josh has gotten his company to with just under $300,000 invested. That's incredible. That shows he runs a very tight ship, and investors and boards love that. My concerns on this business, there really are three. The first is, what are the gross margins? The second is, how fast is this company growing? That, I believe, he's done very well. The third is, what's the defensibility against Amazon in this kind of model?
Josh, you make a good point about Amazon. My concern is the fact that so many of their products are also available not just on Amazon, but so many other retailers' sites. So the question is how they're going to manage to grow when they face such major competition. Okay, guys, now it's time to put Josh Neblett in the hot seat. John, what's your first question?
What is the strategy on social mobile? Why is a site at this stage with $25 million in revenue not optimized for mobile and doesn't have a big social strategy?
I think part of our EcoMom acquisition, they had 35,000 Facebook likes, so that helped us expedite that. I think we'll continue to put a focus on social. And in terms of mobile, in the summer of this year, so sometime before September, we'll roll out a mobile-friendly site, not only for Green Cupboards, but also for EcoMom.
The biggie for me is, how do you defend against Amazon?
It's a funny situation in that they are our biggest partner and also our biggest competitor. We work heavily with them for their fulfillment services, so we leverage their fulfillment warehouses for our greencupboards.com website.
But Josh, how do you handle the fact that you don't have exclusive products?
We do have some exclusive products. We put a big emphasis on our supplier relationships and trying to bring things first to market onto our own platforms.
Can you make the site more content driven and really put kind of a special sauce in terms of the engagement into it, not unlike what Fab is doing in design?
It's something that definitely we've talked about and something we want to grow and expand on into the future. I think you're right. That is one way to combat with Amazon and other large e-commerce players.
Okay, folks, you heard what Josh had to say. The question now is, are you in or are you out on Green Cupboards? John.
I love how the business is performing, and I love the growth off of such a small investment. Being able to have 30 to 40% margins on $25 million, up from 12 or 13 the year before. I also like the category. As a parent of two small children, I like knowing all these things about the different products. My concern is the business moving in to social and mobile, because that is the key to e-commerce over the next several years. But given all the execution that Josh and team have done so far, and that they've achieved everything, kind of coming before this, I'm in.
Okay, Josh, what's your reaction? Are you in or are you out?
Consumers are going to go where there's the most convenient shopping experience with very good customer service at a fair price. And more, that means Amazon, unless you've really differentiated the buying experience or you have exclusive products. And I mean a majority of exclusive products. So as impressed as I am with this business, I think the competitive risks and the margin pressure that are going to come from that make me concerned about this next phase of growth. So I'm afraid to say for this one, I'm out.
The fact that it's not optimized for mobile and the fact that they haven't really been pushing the content side to really differentiate Green Cupboards from Amazon, I would say over the long term I would be in, but for now, over the short term, I'm out. Okay, Josh Neblett, what's your reaction? You have two outs. Mine was sort of a tentative out, and one in. What do you think?
You know, we've had doubters since day one, and it's something that we'll continue to grow with. But again, I appreciate the input. We're going to take that, and we're going to make things better from it.
Thanks to Josh Neblett of Green Cupboards, and thanks to John Steinberg as well as Josh Goldman, and that's the Power Pitch.
All right, two outs, one in. You heard the panel. We want to hear from